Yo, wait, say my name one time for the one time. Baby, I hope that shit nasty. Pass subliminals, but no, she did not at me. If you looking for me, I be where the cash be. Wait, what? She tied down on me, she in a cash.
Hey, what's going on? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast.
Industry's Most Wanted.
Oh, and we have someone so beautiful in the building today. Devyn Nicole, what's up, love?
Hey y'all, it's Devyn Nicole. What's going on?
It's so good to see you here.
I know it's been so long, Tampa.
I know, like this was long overdue. You know what I'm saying? And like I love when I have the ladies here because you know this is a male-dominated business, so I get a lot of fellas coming through, which is cool. But I love vibing with the ladies. So without further ado, who is Devyn Nicole?
Devyn Nicole is an upcoming rapper. You know, started from DC. Just trying to get her name out in the big city.
Yes, most definitely. So did you grow up in the DC area?
Yeah, so I'm a military baby for real.
Okay.
So I've been everywhere. Like I was born in Hawaii, but fast forward, my mom settled down in Maryland. Like I claim DMV, but
I got
I'm
you.
really from Maryland, Waldorf. So I don't really claim Waldorf like that.
No, I understand because a lot of people from, you know, like North Atlanta claim Atlanta, but they really from like Lawrenceville. So I understand. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because not, you know, a lot of people may have not heard from the smaller areas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're going to claim the biggest city that's closest to them. And there's nothing wrong with that, most definitely. So how did music become that passion for you?
Honestly, I don't even know. Like, ever since I was younger, I used to be into music. Like, I would learn all the words to everything. Like, my mom would be like, you better study that school, how you study them lyrics. I was like, but, and maybe around, like, 2018, I started, like, freestyling for fun, like, with my friends.
Yeah.
Like, we put beats on in the car.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah.
Who were some of them artists that, you know, potentially motivated you or you were listening to back then?
So Nicki Minaj.
Of course.
Very inspired by Nicki Minaj. I'm a big fan of hers. Drake. I feel like I relate to Drake on another level.
He's definitely one of the best ever.
Yes. No, facts. And then, you know, just like Young Money for real, like when it comes to like lyrical things, like I always listen to them and caught on to like that kind of vibe.
So it sounds like that would be a situation that you wouldn't mind being a part of if it made sense for you.
Yeah, I always say I'm going to get signed to Young Money.
Listen, you have to say that. You have to claim it. You have to throw it out to the universe. You have to like put that out there because otherwise I don't think it's ever going to happen. You have to claim it before it happens.
And believe it.
And believe it. You know what I'm saying? Bringing it to life, most definitely. So what brought you out here to ATL?
Honestly, I came to ATL with my last $300. Like,
okay.
I flew out here during COVID, and girl, I've been here ever since.
So let's you know, if you don't mind, we're just gonna dive into that a little bit deeper because you have a real story to tell. You said you came out here with your last $300. Did you know anybody before you came out here?
Nobody at all.
What?
0 people.
Hold on now. So you came out here with a dream and $300.
Girl, 300 and that's it.
There's gnats in here.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Wow. So, wow.
Yeah.
Talk to us about like, you know, when you was back home and you told your people, hey, I'm going to go to Atlanta and pursue my music career. What did they say to you?
Honestly, I don't even think I told my mom I was coming to Atlanta. Like, I was living in Arlington at the time.
Okay.
And I was working, and then, like, my job had shut down, like, completely due to COVID.
Yeah.
And I couldn't pay my rent either. Like, I was like, dang, like, I got to move around.
Right.
So I was, like, hearing so much about Atlanta. Like, Atlanta's open. So I came here. And then I was staying in an Airbnb, and I was like staying on somebody else's Airbnb on the couch, girl. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, I can't, like, you know, I have to go get it. Like every day, I was going to work, like until maybe like I want to say 2 months later, I got my own place in Buckhead, and I was still doing my home music thing at the same time. I was doing all of it.
I love that you're okay with talking about that, though, because, you know, in life, one thing about us as humans, we all go through struggles.
Right.
You know, nothing's ever perfect all the time. I don't think any of the time is ever perfect. But some people, they don't want to talk about that because they feel like embarrassed or, you know, like, shoot, I had times where I was down bad and I didn't know how I was going to pay my rent, this, that, and, you know, but we figure it out. I think us as women, we hustlers, right?
Yeah.
We're going to figure out a way. So would you say that so far being in ATL, it's what you thought it was going to be?
In a way, I would say I didn't know what to expect, really.
Yeah.
Like, I knew ATL was, like, turn up city. And when I got here, I was like, yeah, that's all there is to do out here is really turn up.
That's right. Turn up, go to the clubs and strip clubs. That's
right,
it.
That's it. That's all. But, I mean, there's still other things. And, you know, I like to travel and stuff. And so, with that being said, like, yeah, I don't know what I was about to say.
That's okay. Let's talk about your music. How long would you say that Devyn Nicole has really been taking this music business, like, real seriously?
Seriously?
Yeah.
I want to say for about maybe a couple months.
Okay.
Like, when I first started, you know, I came out with my first song, Complicated. It was good. Like, I was getting, like, my buzz, and then I really chilled out a little bit. And, you know, I'm kind of starting to build back up.
Yeah, most definitely. There's nothing wrong with that. You have to, I think one of the things as an independent artist is you have to develop a team around you. You came out here by yourself. So you had to really figure out, you know, who you should deal with, who you should stay away from. How did you connect with More Than a Dream Entertainment?
I actually met him when he was promoting one of his other artists' verse.
Yeah, CEO Verse.
Yes,
Yeah.
CEO Verse. He was promoting Verse's music.
Yeah.
And, we just came in contact. He's like, I told him I do music, and he invited me to this comedy club, and he invited me to the studio, and he showed me, like, he's not a bullshitter at all. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he's really about his business.
Absolutely.
And very professional, too.
He is. I've known him for quite a few years now, and every piece of business he's brought my way is beneficial. Like, there's never been no, like, shady stuff or questionable stuff. I know when he hits me up, it's 100% solid.
Yeah, no, he got a good heart. So I really, like, connect with that because when I first got here, I had a manager, and I feel like he really finessed me, and I'm still not over it.
There's a whole lot of that going on. And I think sometimes, you know, the sad part is they see you as a female, an attractive female, a young, attractive female, new to the city. You're still like a target for them in their minds. But you smart. You know what I'm saying? You probably peep game quickly.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know, but that's the thing about life is I think that we have to experience stuff like that sometimes because it makes us a stronger person.
Yeah, gotta learn those life lessons.
Right, and it teaches you to keep your head on a swivel, too, to watch what's going on around you at all times because not everybody has our best interest at heart.
That's very true.
So talk to us about this new single that just released.
Okay, so I just dropped Petty. It's called Petty. I recorded it at some low-key in Buckhead, and, you know, what inspired me to really make that, I don't know, like, I really get my ambition from, like, people that try to, like, attack me.
Yes.
So I just take my anger out and, like, write it in a song and...
Because there is a lot of petty people out here.
You know, and I'm one of them, okay?
I think we all have a petty side to us. I know I can sure be petty. I try to keep it under control sometimes, you know, just because of the stuff that people think that they can do and get away with makes me want to be petty as hell.
Maybe on one or something. On 2, 3, 4.
Definitely. So, you know, when you put your music together, how does it come together? Do you sit down and write? Do you get in the studio and just kind of freestyle? How does your music come together?
So there's been times where I've done the studio freestyles, but I'm more of like, I do like to write.
Yeah.
And I like to make sure my songs make sense, like, and have like a storyline a little bit.
Actually, yeah, absolutely. Because a lot of artists, they just put stuff together because it rhymes, but it doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, so I like to sit down. I like to write. I listen to beats a couple times. And then I'll go back and, like, find melodies and write in.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a puzzle to me.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yeah, and I like to do the harder ones. Like, I like coming up with, like, cool bars and, like, just nobody said before. Like,
what's one of your favorites, we'll say whether it's a verse, one of your favorite bars out of one of your songs?
So, that's a good question. So on my EP, I have this song called Alter Ego. And that's my favorite song to me. Like, I feel like I was really spitting that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, the very first bar I said, I was like, they trying to stop the shine on me, but my aura golden.
There you go. Yes. That's never going to happen. They ain't stopping no shine.
But yeah, I was like, damn. Like, when I came up with that, I was like, damn.
Bars.
I really just said that. Like, what? But,
have you worked with any other artists out here since you've been in Atlanta?
I've worked with a couple artists. I do want to work with some more.
Okay.
And I've also worked with some artists in D.C. Like, I had a homeboy out there I was working with in D.C. His name is Dreddy.
Yeah.
And he's a dope artist. Like, he also reminds me of Young Money a lot. Like, he's like
dope.
He's like the Wayne in the Young Money. But no, I made a song with him. It never came out. I wanted to. I really like that song. I want him to drop it.
So you were featured on his song?
Yeah, I was featured on it.
How long ago did you guys do the song?
Ooh, it's been a minute now.
What's he waiting on?
I don't know. I keep telling him, like, you need to drop this song. You need to
Yes.
drop this song. Like, it's a real catchy song. I'm like, people's gonna fuck with the song. You need
Right.
to drop it.
What is he waiting on? Come on, bro.
Right, Jody, what is you waiting on? No, and then I had a song out here. I linked up with this artist named Sack Chaser. We did a song together.
Okay.
These are all me featured on their songs, so I don't have no control over that.
Got you. Understood. So you haven't
out.
actually really been bringing artists onto your songs. They've been bringing you on because they probably see a benefit. They're like, oh, she's hard. She's got the look. She's got the sound. It makes sense for them. And as a female artist, it's got to make sense for you too, because because you're a dope artist, if you're bringing someone onto your music, they got to be willing to go just as hard as you do in promoting that song. Mm-hmm. Besides music, what else you enjoy doing?
I like to travel and go to the beach and chill. I do like a lot of self-care.
Yeah.
Like, I just like to take care of my image. I like looking cute.
You do look cute.
Just stuff like that. I like to eat.
What's your favorite food? Let's get personal for a second, because I'll tell you, when you are in the entertainment industry, fans want to know this kind of stuff. What is your favorite food to eat?
Girl, I will F up some lamb chops.
Some lamb chops, okay.
Yes.
From where? Anywhere in particular, or you like to cook them yourself?
Roof Chris.
Okay.
They got some thick, juicy lamb chops. They're like this big.
It's making you hungry right now, isn't it?
3 of them. They are so good with some mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Some yams. Girl.
What's your least favorite thing? Like, what is one of them things? Like, for me, I don't like sushi. I will not eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I eat seafood, it's got to be cooked. I don't like nothing raw. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's it for you?
My least favorite food, I would say something I'm not really fond. I mean, I don't eat like vegetable. Like, I don't eat lettuce at all. I will not eat lettuce.
Not even romaine lettuce?
I don't eat salad. I don't eat lettuce on my sandwich.
Okay.
No lettuce.
So no lettuce for her. Listen, any fellas, if you ever try to take her out on a date, do not order her a salad.
No, because order me some lamb chops. Please.
Yeah, get her some lamb chops and potatoes, mashed potatoes. Ruth Chris, there you have it. Because I'm quite sure the fellas are try to come at you, right?
Okay, Ruth Chris, baby, with some flowers, and a
all that.
Nothing major.
What about film? Does that interest you at all?
I almost did film. I took an acting class before.
Okay.
And it made me really nervous.
Yeah.
So, but I would be interested. I feel like I could do something like that. Like, maybe like eventually.
Yeah. So being an artist, it requires you to be in the spotlight. You got to do performances. Do you ever get any type of social anxiety?
Yes, all the time.
I do too.
Right now. But yeah, like I get really nervous before like shows and just anything, girl. It could be like 2 people in there. I'm gonna be nervous.
I do. Listen, me too. A lot of people don't believe that because I've been doing this for so long. Like I really get social anxiety when it's people I don't know.
Right.
If I'm in a room full of my people, my friends or whatever, but it's like being up here in Atlanta, like I didn't really know anybody. So it's like I caught a lot of that social anxiety. And I think I just had to keep putting myself out there, and that's how I kind of got through it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still tough though. I totally understand. What else can we expect coming up from you, you know, throughout the rest of this year?
Girl, so I'm going to New York soon. I'll be out Rolling Loud.
Okay.
So, just as a, you know, for support, moral support, I'm gonna be turning up.
Yeah, but that's gonna be good networking though.
Yep, and you know, stuff just be coming up randomly too. So
Yeah.
I know Pac or you know Pac.
Yes.
Okay, I'm like, nobody knows who he is. But Pac, he's probably got some stuff lined up too. So
Yeah.
whatever he tells me, whatever's got going on, I'm with it.
Absolutely. And he's one of those guys that just stays plugged in, tapped in the know, knows what's going on, is going to make sure that, you know, you're out here making moves and things like that. You know, let's talk about, you know, some of your experiences, you know, because being a female in this business, sometimes, like we said, you know, you was in a management situation that didn't go so great. What did you learn from that? What did you take from that?
I learned a lot. Like, you can't just, because at that time when I first got a manager, like, I was super, like, just hungry to get into the industry that I was, like, going for anything. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of artists do that.
So, I just learned, like, this industry takes a lot of patience. And it definitely helps you learn patience because, you know, you want something so bad and it doesn't come right away. You're just like, fuck it. Or F it.
Yeah.
So, but now, like, in that situation specifically, I mean, I could have been a little bit more smarter. I think I was just naive, too, at the time. And, you know.
And you were excited, you know?
Oh, somebody's who's older.
Yeah.
Like, you think they know something. And one thing about Atlanta, people love to cap out here.
Oh, yeah. It's Caplanta.
It's the capital cap city, okay?
Yes, there's a whole lot of that. It's crazy because some of these artists that I see what they be posting, I'm like, I know you in real life and you so cap. There's a lot of that going on.
It don't be what it seems.
It's cap and clout chasers. There's a lot of clout chasers out here, you know, and it is what it is. That's a whole nother subject. We staying away from people like that though. Most definitely. What's been your best experience since you've been out here in Atlanta?
You know, some of the people I did get to meet out here are really cool. You know, I got my dog out here. We just been cooped up. I like doing shows, you know, and networking with some cool ass people.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you good. Keep going, baby.
I've been networking with some cool people, you know, just getting outside. I love to be outside in the mix a little bit. And I'm just ready for, like, what's next, you know?
Yeah.
What's coming up.
If you could write what's next, what would it be? Like, if you could put it right now here in front of you, like, what's next, and it could come to you tomorrow, what would it be?
Me and Drake on a feature, on a song.
Oh.
Like, that's it. That's all. Drake, I'm coming for you, period.
Period. Absolutely. Again, you got to speak it. You got to speak it into existence, throw it out there. Most definitely. What about production-wise? Who produced your Petty song?
That's a beat somebody has sent to me. I don't even know who.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably get a lot of producers sending you beats and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, when he hears the song, he could come forward.
Well, guess what? I'm about to say this right here. If he's a producer, he or she, there are some female producers out there that got their business in order, all that's going to be covered anyway, because as an artist and as a producer, there's companies like Song Trust that protect you. So producer, register all your production with a place called Song Trust. If she does a dope song and it blows up, you're still going to get credit for it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so.
And I'm still going to shout you out. So.
Definitely. Is there going to be a video in the works?
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
We're going to figure it out.
Do you have any recent videos?
Yeah, I had a video, OMG Life. I think, I want to say it's been out for like, I want to say like 5, maybe 3 months.
Okay.
3-4 months.
So it's still fairly new.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a nice video. I liked it, but I'm ready to like move on, you know, drop some new stuff.
Right. Absolutely.
Styles, something.
We're in that era as an independent artist where you have to consistently put out new content because there's so many artists out here doing that. In order to stay like on the front line, you got to constantly be putting stuff out. Back in the day, you could put, maybe an album out a year. Now it's like every month, damn near, you got to be dropping something new. Back to back to be able to stay in front of everybody else. Because, if you drop something today, a week from now, it's like it's already at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Because so many people have dropped and, it pushes what we got going on down the line. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, as an independent artist, you got to constantly be putting content out there. Where is your motivation coming from?
I get a lot of motivation from my manager, and I get a lot of motivation from my supporters, like people that support me. Like, I really love, because they don't have to do that. So
absolutely.
I feel like it just comes from the bottom of their heart, and I respect that, and I appreciate, everybody who's been rocking with me so far.
So do you have a name for your supporters?
No. I'm about to start calling them, like, my honey bunnies or something.
There you go. You knew exactly what I meant. Yes, you have to come up because it makes them feel special. So there you go. It's the honey bunnies. I love it.
Or my babies, my baby dolls.
Yeah, it's Devyn Nicole's honey bunnies.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I like how that sounds though.
Right, especially if it's a guy, he might be like, I don't know about all that. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna let me know.
Unless he's sweet, you know what I'm saying? Then he might not mind me calling a honey bunny. Outside of all the stuff that you've done, what would you say has been the most important thing that you've invested in throughout your music career?
Invested, it takes a lot of investing in this industry. I didn't know what to expect, like, coming in.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, like, I just invested X amount, I still gotta invest a little bit more. I'm like, damn. But I think the most effective thing is, just, getting, like, the content out there. I think marketing is very, very, very
absolutely
important. I think marketing is probably the most important thing.
It totally is. So that's a great answer because it totally is. You can put out the best music out there, but if you don't put no marketing and promo behind it, it don't matter.
Not at all.
Especially as an artist on the rise, like there's so many independent artists, you know what I'm saying? Once you hit that Drake and Nicki level, then it's like kind of like on autopilot. What's keeping you motivated though? Because it is a business where you have to have a lot of patience, as you mentioned earlier on, like very rarely do people come in and 6 months later they're on. Like maybe every now and again that might happen. Right. What's keeping you pushing?
I mean, this is just what I want to do,
Yeah.
I'm very good at what I do. And, the people fuck with it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just trying to get my name out there. Like, this is honestly, like, one of my only options, like, and I'm going to make it my business to get where I need to be at.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's
absolutely. Period. Period. Where can we catch you at next? Got anything coming up? Anything in the works that we can stay tuned for? They just gotta stay tuned, right?
That's it. Coming soon. They don't know. They gonna see me on Instagram.
Right, exactly. Speaking of which, we're about to get into that in a second. But like you said, you got a lot of people that support you. Is your family really supportive now?
My family is supportive. Like, I have my mom and my sister. I don't think they really believe it yet as much as, like, me. Like, I think seeing is believing.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
So, I mean, I see the vision, and I'm pretty sure, like, my parents and stuff, like, are going to come around.
They will. They will. I think it's just like you said, they want to see the best for you, and they want to make sure you don't get hurt, like in the process. So at first they're going to be like, because this music business, if you're not in it, people don't understand it. True. They're like, well, how are you going to make money? That's the questions I got. Like when I first I started out on radio 12 years ago, and my mom was like, well, how do you make money doing that? You're like, they don't understand how it works. We understand what we got to do. But once they see you start moving and shaking, then they're like, okay, this is cool. Yeah. So do they come out here to see you sometimes? Have they been out here yet? No. You only been here a year, so it's still fairly new.
Yeah, no, not yet. But I'm pretty sure once I start getting on these, like, bigger shows and stuff, my family got to VIP.
Yeah, they'll come out here and support, most definitely. What would you want to say to your family right now, if you could?
I love you, Mom.
She's a superstar. Yes. She's
little
doing
baby.
she's doing her thing out here. You know, for anybody else that's supporting you, showing you love, what do you want to say to them?
I love everybody who shows support. I swear to God, I do, because it just, I don't know, it just means something. Like, especially like people that you grow up with, or like that you met on a I don't want to say a lower level, but like a different level in your life.
Yeah.
And they don't really show you the same type of love that other people show you.
Yeah.
So I think like having like strangers that like you and adore you is just like, it's like amusing to me.
Absolutely.
Because I'm like, me.
And that's the way it's going to go. Like, unfortunately, that's the way it is. You're going to get people who don't know you typically to support you more than the people around you.
No, that's facts.
It's just, that's just a part of it. It's, you know, hey, it's not personal. It's just business, you know, at the end of the day.
But for all my friends, all my day ones, know what's good. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Again, if they don't really understand the business, sometimes it's hard for them to support you because they don't know how to, if that makes sense. You know, when I moved here, a lot of my friends were like, you know, kind of standoffish about it because I think that they didn't understand how they could be supporting me because they don't understand this music business.
Yeah, like what's it even like?
Right, exactly. What do I do? How can I support you? They don't know. As an artist, you can support her by sharing her music on your social platforms. You can support her by downloading her music, you know what I'm saying? Going to her YouTube, subscribing, you know, all that type of stuff. Showing up. If she has a show, pull up and support her. Those are the ways you can support an independent artist.
And that's it. It don't even cost nothing.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely. Most definitely. Tell everybody where they can follow you, keep up with you on all your social platforms.
So my Instagram is Call Me Queen, KALLMEKWEEN. Call Me Queen. You can find me on Apple Music, Spotify, any major streaming platform, SoundCloud, everything. My TikTok is OMG Devyn Nicole. So, yeah, and I'm still trying to get my Twitter together. I haven't made a Twitter yet, but I need to make it.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's still very much a vibe. Like, I was just having this conversation with somebody the other day. I was real heavy on Twitter before Instagram came around. And if you look at all the celebrities, majority of them are very active on their Twitter. Yeah, so get your Twitter popping. I still make money off of Twitter. I still get a lot of artists that hit me up for, you know, some of my PR services. So shout out to you guys. So yeah, get the Twitter popping. I know TikTok is really where it's at though.
Yeah, TikTok is, anyone can blow it. I swear to God, the dumbest videos, like you can put so much work into one video on TikTok. The dumbest video you make is going to blow up. Yes,
yes, yes. There's people I've met that on Instagram, they might only have like 10,000 followers. You go to their TikTok, they got like 500,000 followers. I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
It's crazy, exactly. I kind of missed that whole wave because I haven't been on TikTok that long. I don't know, because I'm just like, I don't really know what to post on there.
I feel like, I mean, TikTok, anybody can blow up. Like, any video you post can blow up. It doesn't matter if you have like 0 followers. You can go from 0 to 100,000. Like,
yeah, you are absolutely right. Absolutely. Because some of the people on there, like you said, they'll be doing the dumbest stuff, but they have the most people tapped into them. So I think it's with TikTok, you don't really have to even try. You just kind of just do whatever on there. Who do you want to shout out to?
I just want to shout out, number one, I want to shout out Pac, my manager right now. He's been holding it down for a real bitch. I want to say thank you to my fans, everybody that's supporting me. Thank you to my mom for creating me. And thank you, God.
So we got Devyn Nicole live right here on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. You got to let everybody know what makes you the industry's most wanted.
I am the industry's most wanted because I'm real, I'm authentic, and I just got a story to tell, you know, and I want to share it with the world, and hopefully y'all can hop on. And
straight like that. That's it. Period.
Period.
Period. We up out of here, y'all.
Bye.